Hi friends, it's Suzanne here from sunstampin.com. I'm a Canadian Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I want to welcome you to my weekly Wildcard Wednesday video on my blog and YouTube channel. The card designs I share today are a little more technique driven, but nothing too complicated. I also sell the products I feature in this video. I hope you enjoy my free video tutorial and would love to see you shop with me. For today's card, I am featuring the Nothing's Better Than bundle. You'll find this bundle on page 91. It's really affordable and it's super cute. So today I have my cut and emboss machine and I have the words cookies and chocolate and probably one of my most used die sets. This is the Stitched Shapes dies and I'm running this through the cut and emboss machine. And somebody had asked me, why did you run the emboss machine through twice? And I thought that was interesting that they had noticed that. It was just, I was showing the process of how to run the machine, and it was easier for the machine to roll back than it was for me to reach over and fetch it. So this machine cuts amazingly. You can see how I just removed the cookies word and the chocolate word from that paper with no problem whatsoever. All right, I am using soft suede to stamp my cookies, and I am using Memento Tuxedo black ink for the chocolates. I will be coloring the chocolates with cinnamon cider blends, Sahara sand blends, and soft suede blends, pretty much the three browns that we have. So this allows for me to have sort of a different variance in color. I am using Sahara sand here, the lightest, for the cookies. And did you know that you can use some inks from Stampin' Up! And they will not bleed with some of your blends markers. I'm not going to say all of them, so you can test them out on your own. A good way is to stamp something, a black line image, on a practice sheet and then run it over with the blends markers that you have and make a simple note that will allow you to remember which inks work with which inks. Which blends work with which inks. There we are. So I sped up this coloring process because sometimes it is very boring watching someone else color. You will notice that I do have an absorbent pad underneath my work surface. So that's when I'm using the blends markers. The ink can travel through the paper and it stops bleeding, for one, and for two, if it does go through the paper, if you've been blending a lot, you will find that it doesn't mark your desk. And I'm not sure why. My screen is all crooked here. I apologize for that. I take pride in trying to make things really straight, and I don't know why that happened. Anyway, you know, sometimes I didn't notice, so I apologize for that. Anyway, so this is called a tip-to-tip method, and it's taking your light blends marker to a dark blends marker, and I am able to blend the two colors a little bit easier. So if you're having trouble with two colors that are of the same, like the light and dark of whatever family or different families, you can try the tip-to-tip method. Always take the lighter tip to the darker and not the opposite way. So this gets covered with Wink of Stella, because I figure Wink of Stella just symbolizes sugar. And so if something is sugary on my page, like cookies and chocolate, that is what is happening. So I have a little strip of Whisper White here. It's just like an offcut. And I cut out, or I stamped and then cut out "You're Just Like," because on the inside of the card, I'm going to put "You Make Everything Better." So the whole card is going to say "You're Just Like cookies and chocolate," because I've stamped here with the "and." I just colored that from the sentiments. Then I had a glue accident, so I blurped the glue, and I will go back and find the tittle for the eye. And now I'm going to adhere the chocolate with this white glue. And then I put everything on dimensionals. But before I put this card together, I do want to give you guys a little announcement. So I recently got together with 80 or so of my most talented Stampin' peeps, and we produced another epic mega tutorial bundle. So 82 autumn themed cards are featured in this tutorial that pertain to the products listed in pages 44 to 51 of the August-December 2020 mini catalog. The designs are so beautiful and just in time for the season change. There are 2 ways to get this amazing tutorial bundle. Firstly, I'm giving it to my customers who make a qualifying order of $120 with me before September 30th, or, and this is for anyone who is watching this video, in other words, global attendees welcome, you can purchase this tutorial directly from me for $30 Canadian. The tutorial goes on sale today at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is Greenwich GMT -8 or UTC -8, whatever, Universal Time. Head to my blog at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and you will see where to sign up and instantly get the tutorial. There's my website. Thank you so much for that little blurb. I have had people say, I've missed your announcement. So hopefully no one missed that. Anyway, I put Stampin' Seal adhesive on the back of my card and glued it to a piece of crumb cake and then glued that to Whisper White thick card base. And you can see my little circle there with dimensionals. And like I said, and I missed this to share this with you, but I did stamp on the inside and I have a still picture of that coming up. And of course, even the word cookies and chocolate have to have sugar on it. So that is my share for today. Thank you so very much for joining me. I hope you take advantage of the mega tutorial bundle. And that's it for me. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf for my blog, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.